see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body.
At the Motorland Aragon circuit, the atmosphere in the paddock suddenly turned tense. Yamaha had once again fielded its latest V4 engine prototype, and the man entrusted with taming this beast was Toprak Razgatlioglu, a rider whose riding style is often considered beyond reason. From the moment he emerged from the pits, the sound of Yamaha's V4 engine was immediately different, wilder, more ferocious, and seemingly defying the laws of physics. But what stunned everyone wasn't the engine itself, it was what Toprack did with it. Toprack immediately stepped on the gas, braked very late, and tackled the Aragon corner with a long slide that even Yamaha technicians held their breath. Lap after lap, his speed steadily increased until he finally broke through. His time attack exceeded expectations, far faster than Yamaha's internal predictions. In the paddock, Casey Stoner, a guest and MotoGP technical advisor, could only shake his head. Stoner, known for his cool demeanor and rarely giving compliments indiscriminately, was glued to his telemetry monitor. And finally, Stoner spoke. What Toprack did with this V4? To be honest, it's not something many riders can do. He made the bike move in a way I never imagined, Stoner said with a faint smile. While many still doubted whether Toprack could adapt to the aggressive nature of the V4, today at Aragon turned all doubts upside down. Yamaha was in an uproar, the paddock was in an uproar, and Stoner, the legend, was equally astonished. Here's the full news. Yamaha's official test at the Motorland Aragon circuit today delivered a major surprise. Toprak Razgatlioglu put in an impressive performance while testing Yamaha's latest prototype, featuring a V4 engine configuration, a major technical step the Japanese manufacturer is preparing for the new MotoGP era. From the start of the morning session, Toprack immediately demonstrated a quick adaptation to the aggressive nature of the engine. Several Yamaha engineers expressed surprise at Toprack's ability to maximize the V4's performance in just a few laps, surpassing the team's initial simulation times. Toprack's strong performance also caught the attention of MotoGP legend Casey Stoner, who was present as a guest and technical observer. Stoner was seen monitoring telemetry data from the Yamaha pits several times, and displayed an unusual reaction to Toprack's riding style in the fast corners of Aragon. After the session, Stoner finally commented on the Turkish rider's performance. Toprack showed incredible bike control. Not many riders can get a new bike to work that fast in such a short time. The way he managed the slides was truly extraordinary, said Stoner. Casey Stoner's presence adds to the spotlight. Another big name who stole the spotlight during the test was Casey Stoner, the two-time MotoGP world champion who now serves as an analyst and technical advisor on several occasions. Stoner appeared focused on analyzing data alongside Yamaha technicians, and was seen reacting several times to Toprack's extreme maneuvers on the track. Stoner, known for being selective in his praise, finally made an official statement after the afternoon session concluded. Toprack demonstrated extraordinary motorcycle control. With a new bike like this, it takes time for most riders to understand its limits. But he immediately pushed the bike to the limit. The slides he executed were very precise, which is not an ability many riders possess, Stoner explained. These comments immediately became the talk of journalists and MotoGP observers covering the test session. Yamaha optimistic. V4 project solidifies. Within the Yamaha paddock, an atmosphere of optimism was palpable. Developing a V4 engine was a major and risky move, considering that Yamaha has for years been synonymous with inline-4 engines, known for their stability, but less competitive in acceleration and top speed compared to their rivals. Toprack's performance today is an important indicator that Yamaha's development direction is beginning to show concrete results. Several Yamaha engineers have openly stated that Toprack's riding style has significantly helped them obtain extreme data to accelerate chassis and electronics development. One senior Yamaha technician even stated that Toprack provided information that other riders couldn't get, especially regarding how the bike behaves at the limit. Internally, Yamaha reports indicate that Toprack's speed exceeded the development targets set by the team for the initial V4 engine test. This has further strengthened Yamaha's confidence that their new motorcycle package has significant potential to compete in the upcoming season. The 2025 Aragon test is now one of the most important days for Yamaha in recent years. Toprack's performance not only marks a new chapter in Yamaha's journey, but also confirms that the manufacturer is ready to return to competing at the forefront of MotoGP. The Aragon track once again witnessed the madness of Toprak Resgatlioglu. Today, Yamaha brought two different engine configurations, a prototype V4 and its flagship inline 4, to explore future development directions. But no one expected this day of testing to turn into a display of Toprack's power in its most brutal form. From the moment the morning session opened, Toprack immediately displayed an unusual focus. As soon as he exited the pit lane with the V4, he seemed instinctively connected to the bike. He attacked every corner with all his might, pushed every brake to the limit, and with every corner exit, he let go of the throttle as if there was no tomorrow. The Yamaha technicians could only review the data and shake their heads, because what Toprack was doing on the V4 was not in their simulations. As he completed a fast first lap, the paddock erupted into action. Several Yamaha mechanics whispered to each other, while the Yamaha boss appeared to be holding back a smile mixed with worry. "This kid is truly unpredictable," remarked one engineer, seeing a time that exceeded even initial expectations. But the ultimate surprise was yet to come. When Toprack switched to the inline 4 engine, Yamaha's signature engine, he somehow still managed to find additional speed. His highly aggressive riding style seemed even more attuned to the bike. Slides in fast corners, late braking that seemed to defy the laws of physics, and smooth acceleration left some of the other test riders standing on the sidelines watching. At one point, when Toprack braked super late into turn 4, even the trackside photographer was shocked to see the bike at an almost impossible lean angle. But that's just how Toprack is. What seems impossible to others is actually his most mastered riding language. In the briefing room, Yamaha's engineers were baffled. Telemetry data showed that Toprack was unleashing the bike's potential far beyond their expectations. Some data points even showed cornering pressures and speeds rarely, if ever, achieved by other riders. Today, Aragon wasn't just about engine testing. It was a public declaration from Toprak Resgatlioglu that he always had something faster, wilder, and more unpredictable up his sleeve. Yamaha may have come to test the bike, but ultimately the entire team felt like it was Toprack who was testing the limits of Yamaha's capabilities, both the V4 and the inline 4. And as usual, after getting off the bike, Toprack just smiled casually, as if all the crazy speed was normal for him.